I want you to find leverage in your team and in your tools. The mindset here is leverage. I want to find tools that give me leverage. Not all tools have a lot of leverage. Some tools just do like a website's a great example of this, right? Like the role of websites has changed over the years. Before social media, your website was kind of like a one-stop shop for everything that is you. But now people are on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, right? And they might get to your website if they're trying to do a Google search, but you and I aren't playing the game of SEO. We're not trying to build our page rank to get to the top of a Google search. That's a crazy game to play. That's painful game to play. So we don't use it like that anymore. So a website is an expensive tool for not a lot of leverage. Do you hear that? That's really important. A website is an expensive tool for not a lot of leverage. The main thing you need a website for, by the way, now, is for people who found you randomly or want to kind of sniff you out and see if you're who you say you are, right? Like they're cold audience trying to figure you out. And I think to hold your blog post, I think having a blog makes a lot of sense. A blog is like a library, not a newspaper. Your blog is like a library, not a newspaper. And that makes a lot of sense to me. But you don't need these for what we do, you and I, this kind of work. We don't need super complicated websites. What we do need are tools that give us a lot of traction to our content, because our content is the stream of inspiration. Our website's not the stream of inspiration. Our content is the stream of inspiration. Our content is the lifeblood of the relationship with our people. Do you hear that? Write that down. Our content is the lifeblood of the relationship with our people, not your website. So if the mindset is, I want to find tools that have leverage, what are we trying to leverage? I want to have leverage for my content because my content is the lifeblood of the relationship. It's the thing that keeps me connected to them and them connected to me, not my website. Now, the second piece of that is to find leverage in team. Like if I'm going to hire people, if I am going to have a team of people, then what I'm hiring, if I'm going to spend money on a person, I want to spend money where I get leverage. What would give me the most leverage? What would give me leverage is if they could do the sharing of my content for me, because I don't want to do that, but I know that my content's the lifeblood of the relationship. If I can't find a way to do it myself or I'm exhausted by doing it, I would rather spend some money to have somebody do that. My assistant does this for me, right? Like she creates clips of my episodes. So she'll go through my content, my show. She'll even go through some of my Groundswell Method intensive stuff, and she'll pull clips. And she will repurpose those out into the world so that I could boost them if I wanted to. I can use them in clips of things or blog posts of things, whatever. So the mindset here is to find leverage.